It's really a thrill to see so many of you gathered 15th of 1969. I was on at a much bigger rally than this against the Vietnam War. But I'm really glad you're out here doing this, and I'm glad to be here supporting you. This is a song a friend of mine by the name of Roy Zimmerman wrote right after that California referendum. Right there will be good. Well, every time you think about same-sex marriage, do you get sick to your guts? Two people who want to commit to a stable, monogamous, lifelong relationship. Are they nuts? It's unnatural. Oh, a man must not lie with a person who is a guy. He should only lie to his wife. The Bible is clear. Defenders of marriage, three-button suits. We'll raise our double standard and see who salutes. Defenders of marriage, defending the institution from people who want to get married. Well, every time we think about same-sex parents, oh my gosh, we exclaim. Two people who want to provide a protective and nurturing family environment, have they no shame? That's so deviant. Oh, it's the Lord's holy word, as my second wife said to my third. That family's based on obligation and fear. We're defenders of marriage, connubial marks, ever vigilant and patriotic patriarchs. Defenders of marriage, defending the institution from people who want to get married. So what do you think, Brandon? You think people are born gay, or did they just turn gay to piss off Dick Cheney and Dick Armey? We're an army of dicks with a militant stance, getting the government off our backs and into our pants. Defenders of marriage, defending the institution from people who want to get married, have their insurance carried, be beneficiaried, and be with the one they love when they are buried.
I think the crowd likes it.
My friend Utah Phillips always said the long memory is the most dangerous weapon there is. So I'll give you a little history lesson. So in 1981, Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan decided to take a trip to Ireland. And if you've ever been to Ireland, in every little cottage you'll find pictures of John and Jacqueline Kennedy right next to the Pope, hanging there in the living room. And I think Ron and Nancy thought that's what was going to happen for them when they made their big trip over there. But if that's what they wanted to happen, they shouldn't have filled their suitcase with Pershing and cruise missiles. Their idea was to get Ireland to join NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Anyway, there were a lot of Irish people who didn't fancy getting themselves involved in every stupid war the United States thinks is a great idea. So when Ron and Nancy got off the plane in Dublin, they were waiting, and this is the chorus they sang to them that you're going to learn. Hey, Ronnie Reagan, I'm black and I'm pagan, I'm gay and I'm left and I'm free. I'm a non-fundamentalist, environmentalist. Please don't bother me. I remember the day 21 years ago when John Kennedy paid us a visit. Now the world's rearranged, not improved, only changed, but our heart's in the same place, or is it? Hey, Ronnie Reagan, I'm black and I'm pagan, I'm gay and I'm left and I'm free. I'm a non-fundamentalist, environmentalist. Please don't bother me. Well, I'll tell you, this song caught on like wildfire in the early 80s. People were singing it everywhere. I sang it everywhere I went. I sang it in steelworker halls. And everybody sang along on the chorus, except I noticed there was an audible drop-off during part of the chorus, especially on these macho steelworker guys. And I was mystified by this. I didn't understand what was going on. So I commissioned some pollsters to look into it for me. They came back with some very interesting findings. And the first one I learned was that every single person who's ever heard this song tries to sing the chorus on the way home. like your very selves will in a bit. But the most successful people are the people who sing along right here and now while you have the chance. But the most startling thing they uncovered was that some people are afraid to sing along on this chorus. It's true. They're afraid that someone will watch them singing along enthusiastically on this chorus and start wondering to themselves, is my friend an environmentalist? But my pollsters confirmed for me the only thing you are after singing this chorus is happier. Hey, Ronnie Reagan, I'm black and I'm pagan, I'm gay and I'm left and I'm free. I'm a non-fundamentalist, environmentalist. Please don't bother me. So needless to say, this song could sound a little dated depending on what sort of event's going on. And then it kind of dropped out of my repertoire until Reagan died and they started singing about him and talking about him like he was Julius Caesar or something. So I decided to put it back in my repertoire at that point. But the United States had changed a lot since then, and our Attorney General, God, his name just ran out of my head, from Pennsylvania. He was my own governor. What the hell is his name? Come on, the guy who just read the book saying they made up the terror alerts to freak people out before the war. Ridge. So word went straight to Ridge's office that I was singing this nasty song again, saying terrible things about Ronald Reagan. And he issued a special executive order, which was subsequently reaffirmed by his successor, Alberto Gonzalez, and has not yet been repudiated by the Obama administration. And it specifically prohibits people from singing along on this chorus. Now, this prohibition isn't to all citizens. That would be a violation of the First Amendment. This prohibition is only on undercover FBI agents working to subvert social movements. So they are specifically prohibited from singing along. We're going to try one more chorus here, and you might want to note who is not singing along. Hey, Ronnie Reagan, I'm black and I'm pagan, I'm gay and I'm left and I'm free.
Oh man, FBI's everywhere.
I'm a non-fundamentalist, environmentalist. Please don't bother me, just the pagans. Hey, Ronnie Reagan, I'm black and I'm pagan. Why does it always get louder? Hey, and I'm free. I'm a non